Gotta play on controller for a few minutes.
Don't move, you whoreson. Who the fuck are you?
My name is Henry. I'm from Skalitz.
And what the fuck do you want here, Henry of Skalitz? Who sent you?
Her mother sent me. She's worried about Pavlena.
Shit, I might have known that old witch would... Kurva! I never wanted it to end like this. You gotta believe me. I just wanted to give Pavlena a scare, but then that fool Roman got me. I'm shit!
Take it easy.
Don't fucking tell me to take it. How did you get here? And where's my brother? He should talk, or I'll slit her throat.
Don't worry, your dog is just fine. I gave him the slip.
You treacherous rat. You wanted to sneak up on me from behind, eh? Well, Bristly will be waiting for you.
Listen, you have to let Pavlena go.
Let her go. Let her
She's expecting
go.
Roman's child.
What? How do you know?
Roman told Dushko, and Dushko told me.
Oh, shit. We killed the baby's father.
Let the girl go. She's suffered enough.
All right, I'll let her go. But on one condition. You'll let me walk away. Will you promise that?
Yeah, sure.
You have my word. Just set her free.
All right. All right. All right. Just take it easy. I'm letting her go.
Die!
Look!
Die! Die! That's for Roman! You bastard!
Sorry, Pavlena. I like how the music's just like uplifting. She just murdered someone.
You killed him. But he let you go.
So what? He deserved nothing better.
No, you're right. He had it coming.
Yes, for what he did to Roman. I have to get out of here. Will you take me back home?
Ooh,
Sorry, but
What's that?
are you really expecting a child?
Yes, it's true, but
Why don't you want her to know?
Ma knows how to get rid.
Don't worry.
All right.
What exactly happened? How did Roman die?
He was trying to protect me. If he hadn't come along, only that big brute grabbed a rock and he fell straight to the ground. I could swear he was looking at me the whole time, like he was trying to tell me to run.
oh, that sucks.
Are you alright? You're not hurt?
No, I'm fine. Just a few scratches. It's nothing.
Frickin' dogs.
How did you get here?
Me and Roman were going down to the stream. Those two bastards jumped me by the stream. Only one of them grabbed.
I know.
When it was all over, I tried to make a run. Yakesh, for a long time. Only there, I should have. And that.
That's all I need.
So
We can go.
good. I don't want to spend enough.
Of course.
Let's go then.
Oh.
Here we are. Pavleno's fine.
Pavlena, let me look. Are you all right?
I'm fine, Ma.
She's
They-
full of blood. Are you
they-
alright?
They abducted her.
God almighty. Who would do such a thing?
They were hired hands from Troskovitz.
And did they do anything to you?
No, they just tied me up. But they were Yakesh's hands. They would have killed me.
Yakesh. I might have known he wouldn't leave us in peace. Hasn't he hurt us enough already? Isn't it enough that we have to live here because of...
Ma,
I knew it. Henry,
I'd be glad to help.
Yakesh is to for us being driven out. For
and for everything else.
everything leads back to him and his old hatred. We'll never have peace as long as he's alive.
What are you trying...
I want you to...
What? Are you serious?
Yes. It's either him or us.
You got an empty tummy, you need the tummy full?
What happened between you and Yakesh?
That's old history.
It was because of him that they drove us out of Troskovitz.
You lived in Troskovitz.
For generations. I was the midwife there for years, just like my ma before me. So many children we brought into the world. Yakesh's too, except for one.
What happened?
The birth started sooner than it should have, and Yakesh didn't send for us on time. He thought since Ludmilla had already given birth to 3 children, she'd manage the 4th on her own. Little Marushka came to get us, though, but by the time we arrived, it was looking bad. I did what I could. I gave her poultices and herbs to inhale, but the child was feet first and wouldn't come out. No matter what we did, it clung on and wouldn't budge. In the end, it died. When we finally got it out, it was too late.
He was, ripped apart. I remember that.
Pavlena, it was a boy, Yakesh's only son. He wouldn't listen. He had to. Right after, he threw us out. Ludmilla died during the night. Probably Yakesh blamed us for everything. They drove us out.
Past the boundary stone.
Yakesh turned all his anger and hate...
Yakesh told me you didn't baptize his son, even though you could have.
Like I told you, Henry, he came into the world already without his soul. How could I baptize him?
Well, I wasn't there. So it's not my place to judge you now.
I wish everyone saw it that way.
Ah, damn it.
Bozhena, don't you know that that path leads nowhere good? They hurt Pavlena, yes, but you mustn't do anything. Murder is a sin.
No, Henry. Enough is enough. When Yakesh accused us of killing his son, I did nothing. When they drove us out of the village, I did nothing. When we had to forage in the woods to survive and spent the winter shivering over dying embers, I did nothing. And now, when Yakesh... No, lad.
And what if someone then avenges Yakesh's death on you?
Let them. I've had enough.
I don't know. When is it going to end?
It'll end with Yakesh's death. There's no other way. If you think you can convince Yakesh, go ahead and try. but I can tell you...
I'm not getting involved in any murder. I'll try to patch things up between you and Yakesh.
As you wish. But when you... Otherwise this will...
No. Pavlena, you gotta talk. I promised for you. I made a promise to you, woman. Oh, you changing? Did I just watch you? I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. Fine. I'll go to the fucking place and I'm gonna go talk to the fucking guy. What? So many alchemy benches there.
God bless you.
Alright, where's this fucking guy? Oh boy. How do we get in here?
Thy Son was made known by the message of an angel. May by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection. Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.
I'd like to ask you more about...
Ask.
What about...
One of my daughters got married and moved out.
Why?
Aye.
My pa was a black...
Really? What kind of man would take in and...
An honourable man. And one day your livelihood will pass on to your grand... When did...
Well...
I don't have any more... Look, I know relations between you and Bozhena the herb woman aren't good. But it's time to put an end to the animosity.
Where are you going with this? That witch deserves no pity.
I understand your bitterness, and I'm sorry about your son. Bozhena would certainly have saved him if she could. But whatever happened between you, it has to end now. Bozhena came very close to losing her daughter on account of your feud. Your farmhands abducted her, and they killed her sweetheart.
But I had nothing to do with that. They did it of their own free will, not on my orders.
That means nothing. They did it because of you. They wanted you to be indebted to them.
But that's not my fault, and I don't see why I should have to make up with Bozhena on account of it.
You're lucky I saved Pavlena. She's expecting Roman's child, the child of a man who your hands killed. If I hadn't stopped them, they'd have killed her too, along with the unborn child.
By all the saints, Shit! You're right. It's time to put an end to it. And don't worry, I'll send Bozhena compensation. I never wanted anything to happen to her daughter, and she's the one who suffered most from that banishment. She can't have been more than... I give my word that those two fools of hands, they won't show up here again. And if they do...
I've already dealt with your hands.
Oh. Good. Good. But my offer still... Bozhena and Pavlena could return...
Very well. Give me the money, and I'll take it to Bozhena. But God alone knows whether she'll...
Thank you. It's time. I hope Bozhena...
Oh, that's cool. All right. I just wish it was, I wish I could quick travel here. It's actually quite annoying that I can't. Oh, do I have a bed here? Where's the bed that I have? I don't remember where my bed is. It's all gonna be nighttime. Alright, back to what Rosette Bozena. God damn it, dude. This game is fucking gorgeous. Thought that was a guy trying to hold me up.
Good afternoon.
I talked to Yakesh and explained everything to him. He agreed to make amends. His hands acted on their own accord, and he's sorry about it, mostly because of Roman and Pavlena.
What does that mean? That Pavlena can go to Truskovitz and no one will trouble us anymore?
Yes, but that's not all. He gave me some coin for Pavlena, too, as compensation for Roman. Even though he wasn't Pavlena's relative, Yakesh wants to show his sympathy for her loss. Here it is.
Thank you, Henry. In the end, you were right.
I was right.
If only we'd made peace with Yakesh before it all went so far.
Well, at least Pavlena is safe.
I don't know what I'd do without her. We'll always be obliged to you, Henry. And you should at least keep half of Yakesh's coin.
No way. I can't take your money. You helped us before.
Well, thank you for... Take care for now, Henry.
Where the soup at? Your soup's on fire. Trade? I can trade with you?
So, how are you doing?
Well, not bad, all things considered.
I understand. I was just wondering if you had everything you...
You're so sweet, but with what we need and can't make ourselves, we buy. We earn some coin from my baskets and mother's medicines, but mostly we live off what the forest provides. Ma taught Ma can cook a hare like no one else. Sometimes we even eat venison. I can shoot a deer but don't tell anyone.
Of course. You can trust me. Hitting a hare at 30 paces. Perhaps you could teach me a few...
I'd be happy to, but don't expect any miracles. And when you live alone in the forest...
I heard you could teach me...
Sure, why not?
Hey,
what would you like to know?
I saved your fucking life. And granted, you saved my life.
What
But
do you have for...
I would like to sell. Oh my god. How do I change? There we go. Ooh, I do not like the filtering. I could give you my chamomile brews that I made for a couple bucks. Oh. Here. Buy all my crappy meat. I had a beer for that guy. Why did it say I didn't? That's lame.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. This is pointless. I'm done.
Oh, whoops. Oh, he actually takes a spoon now. That's nice. All right, so where's my bed? Ah, sleep and save. Hopefully Pavlena doesn't get mad at me again.
Greetings to you.
Oh, hello. Greetings to you. Why do you guys have this? Like, why did you put on?
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like?
Oh, she could teach me a lot. Holy shit, she could teach a lot of stuff.
I could go for something to eat now.
Greetings.
Huh. Calvin.
I'd like to learn.
Calvin.
And what?
Just basic survival and alchemy. Nice.
Oh, I'm so hungry I could eat a
Dude,
horse.
shut the fuck up, dude. Just eat your food. Playing with the controller right now because, ooh. Waiting for my mouse to charge. Alright, so. Let's look at the journal here. I don't want to go to I should probably go to Samin. Alright, I guess that's where we're going. We're gonna start going towards Samin. That's where we're gonna go. Skip the combat training. We're not gonna look at that one. Alright. I don't see where it's on my... Okay, that way. How's it going, Kelvin? Bro, is he hungry for real right now? Sorry, I'm still learning the controls for the controller here. Oh my god, dude. Alright. Eat. Oh, I guess I am kinda. We'll get rid of all those too. Alright. Let's go. Oh, hello? Oh my god, I thought that was Bigfoot. I thought it was fucking Bigfoot for a second. What is... Alright, if I just skip down to the right, that's what I was thinking. I wonder whose cabin that is. Glad we can kind of go through big bushes now. To Samin. Then we can do some more blacksmithery. I like that there's a lot more like ponds and lakes and stuff. I do appreciate that. Am I gonna get yelled at for not wearing a...
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Oh.
God be with you.
Oh,
So I
cutscene.
says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Been drinking all night.
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't
Oh
give
boy,
a fuck
am I
what
getting a
you
fight
play.
again?
You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Oh boy. Alright, we fighting. Back on the mouse and keyboard.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit.
Ooh. Listen, whooped his ass.
Come on. Oh, you wee
What
bastard.
in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
You say Radovan sent you, eh?
Oh,
Some
Halloran
trouble with
sent-
that cart, is it, lad?
Yes. Actually, it seems to have vanished.
My God. Anyway, Lord Sabine should hear whatever it is you want to tell me. But we can't go rousing him at this hour, can we? Come back in the morning. Or at least before noon.
And did anyone see that cart here?
I don't know, Sonny. I don't pay no attention to them wedding...
All right.
All right. I'll go and get...
Well, let me go outside.
Excuse me.
Let me go outside. Captain Gnarly? Captain fucking Gnarly. Oh, he's upstairs.
What can you do?
I'm here.
Right. Come on, then. We'll...
And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter.
And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter.
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us!
Damn.
So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
I don't have a horse.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You've got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Decent price?
That should be that.
Actually, this Yurko and his mates.
They're Lord Samin's kin.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from...
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself.
And you, sir?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now.
No, I just meant what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin? And your name?
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you. As for my name, it's a nickname. Lord, when I joined the service as a young fella, I was used to it. I broke many a hard skull with it.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
We should probably get...
My thoughts are... Excuse me.
I thought he was gonna close the door on me.
Bollocks. You just got lucky, the wee bastard. If not, don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not...
You're related to the Semins, if I...
Aye. I wouldn't be here otherwise. My God, it's not every... first cousin, once removed, gets married.
You got...
Can't you tell?
Well, you don't like...
You see anything? Yeah, more the other way.
Okay. Where's the fucking...
Get moving, son. We have to get going.
No, I gotta find the guy with the horse.
God bless.
Where? Where did it say Pebbles? It said Pebbles.
Wait, that's my Pebbles. My girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
What do you want here, Why'd you barge in here?
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to... Does it have your brand? It does not.
Who sold it?
I told you, some young lad.
What did he look like?
You're a bit hasty. He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd be... And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where...
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might... We're gonna miss that one. What are you whistling for?
Pebbles. Alright, I gotta play with the mouse and keyboard so I can remember the controls for this. To rear up.
Yes? Hmm? I'm ready to set out.
All right. Stay close to us.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove up...
Horse. Horsey. Okay.
Tarkov and headed towards us. They had to pass through Crossford.
Actually. So where do I get this shit? How do I fucking get it?
Right, sir. You keep up with that. Truskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's a fellas vanishing on the way.
Oh.
Very good. Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain? Hey, Henry, where do you think you're going?
Sorry, forgot how to ride a horse.
Wandering off. We won't wait for you forever. Is it true, Henry? Did Yurko and his cronies assault you?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
Oh, I'm
All
gonna
right,
fight.
sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Oh, my headphones are gonna die. Shit. Can you go faster? Can we go faster, guys? Oh my god, come on guys. We're not gonna like go any faster. Come on guys, let's pick up the pace a little bit.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Come here.
Dismount. What? Oh.
All
Tell
right,
me, Captain.
son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some...
Ugh.
What weapon will you...
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful
Ooh,
with it.
stick.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your...
A club.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right. Oh, let's do it.
Too slow.
Where'd the music go? Oh shit.
Take that.
Come on, boy.
Too slow.
Henry, come here. I want to tell you something.
Bandage, quick.
Henry, come here. What do you say, son?
Whew. You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well.
Ooh, a shield.
My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Fancy, now I'm overweight. I can't mount my horse. I can't mount up when I'm... Oh, that's fucking dumb. Okay. I could probably be wearing that, but elbow pads. There we go, horsey. Let's go.
Everything all right, eh?
Yeah, good horsey.
Ah, I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Samin. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trosky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Come on, guys. Can we at least speed it up a little bit?
I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
Yo, fuck you. This is Pebbles.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry.
Run along to the rat house and inquire...
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear.
Ah, Mr. Bailiff.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road.
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling...
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff.
You're right, of course.
I understand. Do you know anything?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you...
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them. That pair have mischief.
That'll be all.
Well then, young.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east.
So to Yitchin. The bastards.
Oh, they were driving so fast.
The thieving scum.
Sir, I can send a message.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and...
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy...
Whoa! Whoa!
Quick! Where the hell have you been? Let's go.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago.
Ugh.
God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
Can we go faster?
Is this your first time riding a horse? You moron!
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget,
My eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Hey, where am I going? What am I doing? I thought that was blood. I see nothing.
Huh?
All right, mister.
We to whom the incarnation of Christ, thy son, would...
Did you see a cart drive through here by any chance?
All the time, friend, from Troskovich to...
I'm looking for a cart loaded with goods from the blacksmith.
Now that you mention it, I do recall some. When you go out of the cemetery onto the road... Farewell.
Oh, is this the sack of charcoal?
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
I found it first.
You found anything like...
There's a sack of charcoal.
Oh, that makes sense.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every low-born with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg, while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lads?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks.
Hello.
What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir.
Hello?
But it's all peculiar right now.
The game's over?
Where the hell
could
that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it.
Already?
They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry,
Okay.
have a look back.
Very well, sir.
All right, I will come and get you. Okay, bye. All right, I guess I'm ending my stream.